Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for day 8 of playoff hockey, and then we'll make some picks for day 9, Sunday. There's 4 games on the board, and Sunday is the first day that a team, actually 2 teams, potentially could be eliminated. On Saturday, we had Florida against Tampa. Tampa, obviously a strong team, and I thought Florida would carry some energy into this game, but didn't happen. Bobrovsky even got pulled. They went down 6-2 to Tampa. We got that one wrong. Then the Islanders over Pittsburgh 4-1, we got right. Same as Toronto over Montreal 5-1, we got that one right. But then Vegas, 3-1 now in that series over Minnesota. They won the game 4-0. We got that one wrong. Best bet was Toronto. That record improves to 5-3. Picks were split 2-2. Overall picks, they split 13-13 in the playoffs. And then on my 2 parlays, I hit 2 and I got 2 wrong. Minnesota money line did not come through. Leafs puck line at 2.55 did come through, which was nice. Then the Islanders money line came through, but Florida did not. So not a big money day either way, and we'll try to end the weekend a little better with some winning picks, see what happens. Interesting playoffs. And again, day 9 here is the first time we've got a couple teams that potentially could be eliminated. But we've got Carolina against Nashville. Nashville's got a game in this series now. They won that last one. Nashville, Saros listed to be in net, and Carolina up 2-1 in this series. Nedeljkovic listed to be in net. With that second overtime and how hard these goalies have been playing, though, it'll be interesting to see if they keep these guys in net. I mean, it's a good goalie matchup, but Mrazek could be in net potentially. Pecorine could be potentially in net for Nashville. It'll be interesting to see what they do in the Discover Central here. It took a second overtime period in that last game to determine a winner when Nashville won that game 6-5 Friday. That was the Preds' first win. And it was an exciting game. I mean, registering shots on goal 56-54 in favor of the Canes. And I know they've had a day of rest, but yeah, a lot of hockey for these goalies. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. And I think maybe because of some of the vocal outcry regarding the reffing in that last game, hopefully it'll be a little more balanced. It was pretty lopsided. I mean, if anyone watched that game, yeah, I think the Canes are going to come out and easily handle Nashville in this game 3. Game 4 and take a 3-1 lead in this series. That's going to be my pick. I'm going Carolina all the way here. Visiting team, that's my pick. Next game, we got Colorado against St. Louis. St. Louis is one of the teams that potentially could be eliminated here on Sunday. This is game 4 in this series. Bennington is listed to be in net for St. Louis. Grubauer, obviously, for Colorado. This is a Honda West Division. The only series that actually sits at a 3-0 position right now. The Avalanche obviously have won all 3 games played. Friday was the last game, and it ended in a 5-1 win for Colorado. The Blues outshot the Avs 32-26, and they outhit them 46-20. So again, just typical Blues. I mean, it didn't look at times like they were playing bad hockey, but they definitely didn't get any breaks. They didn't get any bounces, and it was a loss. I mean, it could be the first sweep of the playoff season. And it's a do or die position for the Blues. I mean, the Blues need some senior guys to step up here, and they count on some guys, and they need those guys to put the puck in the net. Tarasenko, O'Reilly, Hoffman, Schwartz, Schenn, these guys need to step up if they're going to win a game. And I like to see them win a game in this series. Colorado's going to win this series. I have to agree with that, but it'd be nice to see the Blues get a win. And if they're going to get one, this is obviously where they're going to get it. So I'm going to go Blues here. I'm going to go home team St. Louis to get a win in this series. Next game, another situation where we have a team that could be eliminated. This is game 5 between Boston and Washington. Washington is down to Boston 3-1. Samsonov is listed to be in net for Washington. Rask for Boston in the Mass Mutual East Division. The Bruins have won 3 in a row now against the Capitals, and the last one on Friday ended 4-1. And it was the first game in this series that didn't require extra time. Special teams for Boston just played really, really well. Boston was 3 for 5 on the power play while holding Washington to only allowing them to convert on 1 out of 7. Boston outshot Washington 37-20. Hits were fairly even, 38-34 in favor of the Caps. Uphill battle for the Caps here, though. If you look at the statistics for Boston has won 20 out of 22 best of 7 series when they've been in this position, leading 3-1. I think we're going to see the best of Washington come out here and stay in this series, win this game, and then go back to Boston on Tuesday. They're in Washington. I'm going to go to Washington, home team here, to get a win and stay in the series and not get no teams to be eliminated yet on Sunday here, day 9. Last game, Edmonton against Winnipeg. No one would have thought we'd be here where Winnipeg was up 2 games going back to Winnipeg, but Winnipeg is up 2 games. Connor Hellebuyck listed to be in net. Edmonton, Mike Smith listed to be in net, the Scotia North Division. The Jets have won both games in Edmonton that were played, 4-1 on Wednesday and 1-0 overtime victory on Friday. Both goalies were named stars of the game in that last 1-0 overtime game. Shots on goal were balanced, 38-36 in favor of the Oilers. And the Jets, they play another physical game. They out-hit the Oilers 52-37. Holding McDavid and Draisaitl pointless 2 games now, that's impressive. I think that only happened to McDavid one time throughout the regular season where he went on a 2-game stretch without a point. So have they figured it out? Do they have him contained? Tough to say. I mean, if you listen to interviews even today, the coach of the Jets, he even said, obviously, the advantage is here to the Oilers. Teams that are down 2, they play a little more free, and they do have an advantage. But Winnipeg's back at home, and obviously this is a different Jets team than what we saw at the end of the regular season. And no one can deny the talent that they have, including the goaltending. I've said it in both previous videos when these teams have played. I just trust Hellebuyck more than I trust Smith. Not knocking Smith, but I just trust Hellebuyck more. I got to go Winnipeg here to take it 3-0. It would be mind-blowing, but I think it could happen. Winnipeg to beat Edmonton. That's my pick. Washington to beat Boston. St. Louis to beat Colorado. Carolina to beat Nashville. No teams to get eliminated. Carolina, I'm going to make my best bet, try to improve that record, 5-3, go to 6-3. And then I'm just going to do 2 parlays again. I'm going to go Washington money line paying 2.15. Jets money line paying 2.1. I know the Jets is risky, but I still like it. Then I'm going Carolina money line at 1.68. And the Blues, I'm going to go puck line plus 1.5 at 1.74. And we'll see how that goes. Hope the weekend ends well. Good luck to everyone with your picks. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.